Today, we explore Thinking Architecture by Peter Zumthor. First published in 1998, this small, quiet book is not a manifesto in the modernist sense. It is not theoretical in an academic way. It is reflective, personal, and precise. Zumthor is known for buildings of extraordinary material presence. In Thinking Architecture, he does not present formulas or diagrams. Instead, he reflects on atmosphere, material, memory, construction, and presence. The book asks a simple but profound question: what makes architecture meaningful? Before we dive deeper into Thinking Architecture, it is essential to understand the mind behind the book, Peter Zumthor. Peter Zumthor is not just an architect. He's often described as a poet of architecture, thinker who treats buildings not as an object, but as emotional and sensory experiences. Born in 1943 in Switzerland, Zumthor was originally trained as a cabinet maker, working closely with wood, material, and craft from a young age. This early experience deeply shaped his architectural philosophy. Unlike many architects who began with abstract theory or formal experimentation, Zumthor began with materials, atmosphere, and physical reality. He learned architecture not primarily through academic ideology, but through making, touching, and constructing. This is why his architecture always feels grounded, calm, and deeply human. His buildings do not shout, they whisper. His architecture asks us to slow down and feel space. This background explains why Thinking Architecture feels different from many architectural theory books. It is not a manifesto like Deriva's New York. It is not historical theory like Seven Ramps of Architecture. It is not a visual textbook like Architecture, Form and Space and Order. Instead, it is a personal reflection on how architecture is felt and experienced. According to the publisher, the book is based on lectures and essays written between 1988 and 1996, where Zumthor explains his motivations and his belief that architecture must create sensuous connection to life, combining feeling and understanding. This makes Thinking Architecture more like a philosophical diary than a technical book. One of Zumthor's most influential ideas is atmosphere. Architecture is not only space and structure, it is mood. When you enter a building, you immediately feel something: calm or tension, warmth or coldness, intimacy or monumentality. This feeling arises from materials, light, sound and proportion, detail and context. An atmosphere cannot be reduced to function. It's the emotional resonance of the space. So Zumthor writes passionately about materials: stone, wood, concrete, and metal. Each has weight, temperature, texture, and smell. He believes materials should be used in ways that reveal their inherent qualities. At thermal barriers, for example, stacked stone slabs create density, gravity, and silence. Materials are not surface decoration. They are the essence of architectural presence. He often speaks of material compatibility. how materials meet, touch, and converse. Architecture is choreography of matter. So Zumthor frequently returns to childhood memories. He recalls the sound of gravel underfoot, the smell of tinder workshop, the darkness of barns, the coolness of stone cellars. These memories shape his architectural intuition. Architecture is not invented from abstraction. It grows from lived experience. Meaningful spaces resonate because they echo something already known within us. The title Thinking Architecture suggests that design is not separate from making. Construction itself is a form of thinking. Details matter because they embody intention. A joint between two materials is not only technical, it expresses care of indifference. Zumthor believes that architecture must be internally coherent. From concept to detail, the building should feel necessary, nothing arbitrary, nothing superficial. Unlike expressive architects who pursue spectacle, Zumthor values restraint. He avoids unnecessary gestures. He resists visual noise. Silence in architecture allows depth. In a world saturated with images and icons, his work is quiet. But the quietness intensifies perception. Silence is not emptiness, it is concentration. For Zumthor, every project began with a place, topography, climate, light, history, and cultural memory. Architecture must respond to these conditions not through imitation, but through resonance. Kunsthaus Bregenz, for example, uses translucent glass panels that respond to the shifting light of Lake Constance. The building becomes a device for capturing atmosphere. Context is not constraint, it is inspiration. Zumthor expresses skepticism toward architecture as image. He dislikes buildings designed primarily for publication. Photographs flatten experience, renderings exaggerate effect. True architecture must be encountered physically. He values presence over representation. This critique feels increasingly relevant in the age of digital media. Underlying the book is an ethical dimension. Care in design reflects respect for users. Honest materials reflect integrity. Precision reflects responsibility. Architecture is not self-expression alone. It is service, it shapes the lives of the others. Therefore, it demands seriousness. To fully understand Zumthor's philosophy, thinking architecture should be read together with several of his other works. These books form a small but powerful intellectual trilogy. 1. Atmospheres. This is perhaps the most famous companion to thinking architecture. While thinking architecture explains how Zumthor thinks, Atmospheres explains how Zumthor designs. The book is based on a lecture he gave in 2003. In this lecture, he describes 9 principles of architectural atmosphere, including the body of architecture, material compatibility, sound of space, temperature of space, surrounding objects, tension between interior and exterior, light on things, and serenity. This book is more emotional and poetic than thinking architecture. If thinking architecture is philosophy, atmosphere is meditation. Together, they form a complete understanding of Zumthor's architectural mind. The other book is Peter Zumthor's works, Buildings and Projects. This book shows a physical reality behind a philosophy. Here we see his real projects, and these projects demonstrate how ideas from thinking architecture become real spaces. Stone, concrete, light, and silence become architectural language. The book allows us to connect theory with practice. We see that Zumthor does not simply write poetic ideas, he builds them. So thinking architecture remains essential because it recenters architecture on experience rather than theory. It reminds us design isn't a style. Beauty emerges from coherence. Atmosphere isn't as important as function. Materials carry meaning. For practicing architects, it offers something rare. Not ideology, but sensitivity. Not slogans, but attention. So thinking architecture argues the meaningful buildings arise from deep material understanding, memory and lived experience, careful construction, and emotional atmosphere and contextual sensitivity. Zumthor does not offer universal systems like Le Corbusier. He offers attentiveness. Architecture, for him, is not an abstract object. It is a lived presence in the world. It is where matter, light, body, and memory converge. And perhaps that is the deepest lesson of the book. To think architecture is not to theorize endlessly. It is to feel, to remember, to build carefully, and to create spaces that quietly endure. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you better understand the foundation of architectural thinking and encourages you to explore the original book and its diagrams more deeply. And we are still climbing the ladder of knowledge in architecture, art, design, and philosophy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.